Say Java Object Oriented Programming Part 2. Say Java OOPS. OOPS stands for Object Oriented Programming System. Object Oriented Programming System. See four fundamentals of OOPS. First one, inheritance. Next, polymorphism. Next, abstraction. Next, encapsulation. See, in the last class we discussed inheritance and polymorphism. In today's class, we are going to discuss abstraction and encapsulation. See, abstraction. What is abstraction? See, it is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. See, our test automation point of view, abstraction, limited use or no use. Okay, concept is there, I will explain. It is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. Observe. It is a process of hiding. It is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. Okay. Say in this scenario we have two types of methods. Say in general scenario, two types of methods, built-in methods, user-defined methods. Again, user-defined methods two types: method with returning value, method without returning any value. That classification is different. That is general orientation. In this scenario, in this abstraction scenario, we have two types of methods. One is concrete methods, means complete methods. Another is abstract methods, means incomplete methods. See, two types of methods. One is concrete methods. What are concrete methods? The methods which are having body implementation. The methods which are having body. See, complete methods. Syntax, method syntax. Say access modifier. Next, for example, return type. This is one type of method. Or return type nothing. Next, method name. Parameters optional, arguments optional. Open curly braces. Statements. Next, close curly braces. Okay. Next, second type, abstract methods. Abstract methods. Incomplete methods. What are abstract methods? The methods which are not having body. The methods which are not having body. See, syntax. Access modifier. Next, abstract. This abstract is non-access modifier. Next, return type or return type nothing. Next, method name, open and close parenthesis, semicolon. This is incomplete method, abstract method. Okay. If we when we go for abstract methods, see, generally this topic is related to developers. In our test automation, we don't use abstract methods, only concrete methods. Just to try to understand the concept. If we know the method name but don't know the method functionality, then we go for abstract methods. Later we will implement abstract methods. See, if we don't know if we know method name, if we know the method name but don't know method functionality, later we will decide and implement, then we can go for abstract methods. Then we can go for abstract methods. See, if you know the method name but don't know the method functionality, then we can go for abstract methods. Next, Java class contains general class. Java class contains 100% concrete methods. Say, Java class contains 100% concrete methods, means complete methods which are having body. Next, abstract class contains one or more abstract methods. Abstract class contains one or more abstract methods. See, Santosh, are you following? What is abstraction?
Yes.
What is abstraction?
Abstraction is hiding the implementation functionality and
hiding the implementation details
and showing the functionality to the user.
See, in this scenario, we have two types of methods. What are they?
Concrete method and abstract.
Abstract methods. See, Java class contains 100% concrete methods Abstract class contains one or more abstract methods. One or more or all abstract methods. See, observe. Suppose one small example. Class 1. Class 1. Suppose in this class 1, class 1 having 10 methods. 10 methods. 10 methods are, see, 10 methods are concrete methods. Concrete methods. Then it is general class or abstract class, Praveen Rao. This class having 10 methods, all are concrete methods only. Then is it a Java class, means general class or abstract class?
General class.
General class. See, it is Java class. Java class. Next, class 2. Suppose class 2 also having 10 methods, 10 or 20 or 1 or 2, 10 methods. In these 10 methods, suppose 5 methods. 5 methods are concrete methods. 5 methods are concrete methods, and remaining 5 methods. 5 methods are abstract methods. Abstract methods. Saloni, is it a general class or abstract class?
Abstract class.
Yes, abstract class. Abstract class. Next, one more class, class 3. Suppose class 3. Suppose class 3 also having 10 methods. 10 methods. All 10 methods are abstract methods. No concrete method. All 10 methods. All 10 methods are abstract methods only. Then observe Praveen Rao. Is it a general class or abstract class?
Abstract class.
Abstract class. See, Java class contains 100% concrete methods. Abstract class contains one or more, what is that one? Incomplete methods, abstract methods, one or more. Okay. Example for abstract class. Example. Example for abstract class. Observe, launch Eclipse IDE. Launch Eclipse IDE. Create a class. Okay, already created. Suppose class name bikes. Rename the compilation unit bikes.java. Class name, program file name should be same. Okay. Next, create one concrete method. For example, public void handle. Public void handle. Open and close parenthesis. Next, public void handle. It's showing error. Method declaration before main method. For example, one statement. See, bikes have handle. This is concrete method. Next, one more concrete method. See, public void seat. Open curly braces. Next, one statement. Suppose bikes have seats. Next, abstract method. No method body. Say public void engine. Method name engine. Open and close parenthesis semicolon. Say it is showing error. Quick fix. Change bikes dot engine to abstract. It is abstract method. Next, if any one method is abstract method, then class also abstract. If any one method is abstract, then class also abstract. See, make type bikes abstract. Okay. Next, one more abstract method. See, public void wheels. Open and close curly braces semicolon. Abstract is non-access modifier. Okay. Say in this class we have 4 methods. 2 methods concrete methods, remaining 2 methods abstract methods or incomplete methods. Next, suppose I want to access methods. I want to call methods. Create object. Try to create object. Saloni, you know how to create object. Try to create the object.
Yes, sir. Class name.
Here class name is bikes.
Bikes, yes.
Bikes. Suppose object name obj equal to new keyword. Next,
bikes.
Class name bikes. Open and close parenthesis semicolon. Observe, it is showing error. What is the problem? We cannot create object in abstract class. We cannot create object in abstract class. Okay, leave it. Next, just a minute. This is abstract class. Note, see, we cannot create instance in abstract class or object in abstract class. Next, in order to use methods from abstract class to abstract class, then first we need to implement abstract methods. See how to access methods from abstract class. In order to use methods from abstract class, then first we need to implement abstract methods. Where in subclass create one more class, see project, package, select package and right click, new class. Suppose this is another class name, for example Hero Honda. Next, reuse methods from bikes class. You know how to reuse. Praveen Rao, how to reuse class members? How to reuse class members?
Extend.
Yes, using extends keyword. Extends. Just a minute. Extends bikes. Good. Say it is showing error. See it is showing suggestion. Add unimplemented methods or make the Hero Honda as abstract. See, add unimplemented methods. First we need to implement, then you can access. First implement unimplemented methods, then you can access. Suppose see methods implementation before main method. See, put mute. For example, bikes have engine. Next, bikes have wheels. Next, say we implemented unimplemented methods. Next, access methods. Create object. See class name. Class name is Hero Honda. Suppose ABC equal to new Hero Honda, open and close parenthesis, semicolon. Next, ABC dot engine. Next, ABC dot handle, ABC dot wheels. Next, ABC dot seat. See, two methods already concrete methods in superclass, abstract class. Now run the program. See, now executing all four methods. Just a minute. Madhuri, are you following?
Yes, sir, I'm following, sir.
Okay. Reusing abstract methods in subclass. Next, how to use methods in main class means parent class. See, use methods in parent class. Here parent class is abstract class. Abstract class. See, we already discussed it. We cannot create object in abstract class. Using subclass name, you can create object. See, subclass, Hero Honda. In the subclass, all incomplete methods implemented. Suppose obj equal to new Hero Honda, open and close parenthesis, semicolon. Next, call methods. Suppose obj dot seat. Next, obj dot wheels. See, you can call some methods or all methods or one method, no issue. See, in this parent class, I'm calling two methods. Next, in the subclass, I'm calling all methods. Okay, now, Santosh, how
Yes, sir.
to use methods in parent class, abstract class?
Yes, sir.
Create object using
Parent class.
subclass.
Subclass. Sorry.
Subclass. Create
Subclass.
object using subclass.
Subclass.
See, observe. 2 points. How to inherit abstract class methods. How to inherit abstract class methods? By implementing abstract methods in subclass. By implementing abstract methods in subclass. Next, how to call methods in abstract class. How to call methods in abstract class. Arti, how to call methods?
Using the abstract keyword?
By creating an instance of the subclass.
Yes, Suleiman. By creating instance using subclass or by creating object using subclass. Say, by creating object, or you can say instance of the class using subclass. Any confusion, Arti?
No, I got it now, sir. Thank you.
Next, come to mainstream. Class versus interface. Class versus interface. Not interface. First, I need to implement this one. Okay, just a minute. Another topic. This is related topic to abstraction. Java interfaces. Java interfaces. See, Java interface is a Java type definition block which is 100% abstract. Interface is a Java type definition block as like Java class, but which is 100% abstract. Say, interface is a Java type definition block which is 100%
definition.
Okay. Okay now, definition block which is 100% abstract. See, Java class versus abstract class. Java class versus abstract class first. Class versus abstract class. Java class. See, Java classes have 100% concrete methods. Next, abstract classes have one or more or all abstract methods. Next, class versus interface. First, class versus abstract class. Next, class versus interface. Praveen Rao, tell me class versus interface. Same Java classes have 100% concrete methods. Next, Java interfaces. Saloni, Java interfaces.
Is 100% abstract.
Yes, say confidently. 100% concrete abstract methods. Now can you, Madhuri, now can you differentiate class, abstract class and interface?
In
Class, abstract class and interface. Differentiate. Class, 100% concrete methods.
concrete methods.
Abstract class,
Interface
one or more
or all abstract
methods. Next, interface,
interface, like it has
100% abstract methods, no concrete method. See, abstract classes may have concrete methods apart from abstract methods, but interface 100% abstract methods only. Okay na?
Abstract method. Yes, sir.
Observe first difference. First one, class versus abstract class. Second one, class versus interface. Next, third one, abstract class versus interface. interface. Say Java abstract class have one or more abstract methods. See, abstract classes have one or more abstract methods. Next, interface 100% abstract methods. Okay. See some points about interfaces. See, all interface methods by default public and abstract. All interface methods by default public and abstract. Next, static and final modifiers are not allowed for interface methods. Static and final modifiers are not allowed for abstract methods. Abstract methods. Next, in interface variables, we have to initialize interface variables at the time of declaration only. See, in interfaces, variables have to initialize at the time of declaration only. At the time of declaration only. Observe Suleiman. Example.
Yes.
Int a equal to 100. Is it a correct declaration of variable in interface or not?
Interface.
Correct.
Not. No.
We initialize the variable now at the time of declaration.
Yeah.
Next, another one. Suppose int b equal to 200. Second one, is it correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Incorrect. Observe the third point. In interfaces, variables have to initialize at the time of declaration only.
Okay.
Okay. Next, in interfaces, variables are public and final by default. Value fixed. In interfaces, see our test automation point of view, interfaces also no use. Only developers point of view required. See, in interfaces, variables are public and final, value final by default. By default. Next, interfaces are going to be used using implements keyword. Suppose classes are going to be used using extends keyword. Interfaces implements keyword. See, interfaces are going to be used using implements keyword. See, this double quotes only for understanding purpose. No double quotes for keywords. Okay. Create Java interface. Create Java interface. Observe Madhuri, as like Java class only. What is the Java class hierarchy? First we create Java project. Under Java project, Java package. Next, Java class, or you can create Java interface. See, same hierarchy. Java interface. Example. See, select Java package, right click, new interface. Suppose interface name, interface 1, finish. This is interface. Next, create methods, abstract methods. See, public void engine. Next, public void seat. Next, public void wheels. Suppose I created 3 incomplete methods, abstract methods. Next, just a minute. This is abstract, it is interface. Next, reuse methods from interface to class. Reuse methods from interface to class. You know how to reuse. First create Java class, new, suppose class 1. Yes, Suleiman, we can create methods with return type also. Observe Suleiman, at the beginning, okay, Suleiman. I explained the syntax. Just a minute, I will show. Abstract methods, syntax, access modifier, abstract return type, or return type nothing. Here in interfaces, you no need to use abstract keyword. Okay. Reuse methods from interface to class. Say I created one class. Reuse Madhuri. How to reuse? I want to reuse methods from interface 1. How to reuse? Inherit. What is the keyword for that?
For inheriting.
Implements.
Implements.
Extends for class to class. Implements interface. Interface name, interface 1. See, it is showing error. What is the problem? First add unimplemented methods. First you need to implement unimplemented methods, then you can use. Our Selenium WebDriver also interface, Java interface. Just a minute. First, implement. For example, bikes have engine. Bikes have engine. Next, bikes have seat. Next, bikes have wheels. See, implemented. Next, create object and call methods. Generate a main method, a public static void main string square brackets args. Next, open curly braces. Next, create object. What is the class name here? Class 1. Class 1 obj equal to new class 1 open and close parenthesis semicolon. Next, obj dot wheels. Next, obj dot engine. You can call some methods or all methods. Run the program. Say executing. This is about reusing interface methods from class. First implement, then use. Next, call methods in interface. Call methods in interface. Say we cannot create instance in interface, then how to call? See, call methods in interface. You create instance using class. Already we inherited na. See interface. Here generate main method. Main method. Create class. Create instance using that class already inherited. Class 1. Suppose obj2 equal to new class 1 say obj dot obj 2 obj2 dot engine obj2 dot suppose wheels. Next, obj2 dot seat. Run. See calling methods in interface. Next, calling methods in subclass. Sub to interface. Observe Prudvipal, here one assignment to you. An assignment to you. Observe.
Yes.
First one, reuse before assignment. Reuse methods from a class to another class. You know how to reuse using
Extend keyword.
extends keyword.
Inheritance.
Extends keyword. Next, reuse methods. Reuse methods.
Interface to class.
First, from abstract class to a class. Same, using extends keyword only.
Yes.
But here, first we need to implement. First,
Then we
need to implement abstract methods. Abstract methods in the class. It is sub. Okay, na? After implementing, you can use. Next, third step, reuse methods from interface to class. Reuse methods from an interface to a class. You know how to using
implement keyword.
Implements keyword. Okay, we can reuse methods from class to class, abstract class to class, interface to class. Next, here assignment is how to reuse methods from interface to another interface. You try, is it possible or not? If possible, then how? See.
Okay, sir.
Assignment, how to reuse methods from an interface to another. See, this is about abstraction. Observe.
Observe. Sir. So what is the importance of interface? Why do you use interface, sir?
Already I told. In our test automation, we never use interfaces.
As a developer, okay.
Developers only use interfaces. See, our Selenium WebDriver is interface.
Okay, sir.
There we create test cases now. Some built-in concepts are there and we create test cases. Selenium WebDriver is Java interface. But in our test automation, we never use these interfaces. No abstraction concept. Observe, in Java OOPS, object-oriented programming system, some useful concepts are inheritance and polymorphism. Those also limited use. Next, abstraction, interfaces, part of abstraction only. Abstraction and next topic, encapsulation, no use. Only for developers. Getting?
Okay, sir.
Observe, Madhuri, abstraction. Here we have two types of methods in abstraction. In abstract class, concrete methods means complete methods. Next, abstract methods means incomplete methods. Next, interfaces having 100% abstract methods. Creating Java interface as like Java class only. But class is different, interface is different. Java classes have 100% concrete methods. Java interfaces have 100% abstract methods. ఓకేనా మాధురి?
Yes, sir.
Next, last one small topic. This is also not used in our test automation, only developers use, Java developers use in Java in app development. Encapsulation. Encapsulation. What is encapsulation? It is a process of wrapping code and data into a single unit. See, it is a process of wrapping code and data into a single unit. Single unit. See, general example. Capsule. Medical example. Capsule. Capsule is mixture of several medicines. Mixture of several medicines. See, encapsulation is the technique making the fields in a class private and providing access via public methods. Generally, we cannot access private methods from one class to another, but using public methods we can access. See, encapsulation is the technique making the fields in a class private, making the fields in a class private and providing access via public methods. See, it provides control over the data. It provides control over the data. Next, by providing setter and getter methods, we can make a class read only or write only. See, by providing setter and getter methods, we can make a class read only or write only. If we use only getter method, read only, setter method, read and write. Setter method, write. Getter method, read only. Okay. Example. Observe. Just a minute. Create a class. Suppose class 1, generate main method. Okay. Next, create one private variable. Suppose private string. Variable name is name. Value is, for example, test automation. test automation using UFT. Semicolon. Next, create getter and setter methods. See public string return type string get name, not only get method name get name, you can use ABCD also, but purpose is getting. Okay, return name, return name. Next, on setter method, you can set new value, another value. Suppose public void set name of argument or parameter string new name, open and close curly braces. Here name equal to new name. Name already we declared as private variable. Next, I want to access this private field. See, in the same class you can access private fields. From other classes we cannot access private variables, but using these getter and setter methods you can access. See, create object class 1 obj equal to new class 1 next obj dot suppose set name obj dot set name test automation using Selenium. I'm setting the new value. Suppose you want to access that name value, you can directly access obj dot get name. First output test automation using Selenium, second output test automation using UFT. Just a minute, now only single output. We are setting the new value, single output. Suppose single output only, correct. Suppose if you don't set the value, then what is the output, Pradvipal? Santosh?
Yes, sir.
If you don't
Test
set the value, means
Test
if you don't
automation
use the
using
setter method, then what is the output?
test automation using UFT.
UFT.
U-
It gets that one. Suppose if you set, then it will use this new value. Test automation using Selenium. Okay, you create one more class, new class 2, class 2. Create object in this class 2, create object, say class 2 class 2, suppose obj2 equal to new class 2, new class 2. Next, suppose same, display that one, obj2 dot get, it is not showing, we need to inherit, see, extends class 1, then you can access. Type G, get name. Observe Santosh,
Yes, sir.
in class 1 this name variable is private variable na,
Yeah.
this private field, we cannot access private fields from other classes, another classes, but using getter method you can access. Observe, via getter method we are accessing that private field, accessing na.
Yeah.
Next, using setter method you can write the new value, for example obj2 dot set name suppose hello Java. Run the program. Oh, we need to access that one now. obj2 dot first display statement. Just a minute. obj2 dot get name.
Get name.
See, it will use new value. Why? We are setting, we are writing, means write. Run the program. Hello Java. Suppose if you don't use setter method, then what is the output? Read.
Wait.
This is private field. We are accessing private field. Okay na?
Yeah.
See, this is about encapsulation. You no need to focus on this encapsulation. Just a minute. It is class 1. Next, class 2. Class 2. See, see, these are the Java concepts for Selenium. Observe Saloni. Just a conclusion, Saloni.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow onwards, we will discuss Selenium WebDriver. Today, last class for Java. Again, we will use Java concepts in Selenium WebDriver, Selenium WebDriver programs or test cases. But first we discussed Java concepts separately. Tomorrow onwards, we will use Java programs, Java concepts in Selenium test cases. See, Java for Selenium. What we discussed. First, just environment setup. Java environment setup. Next, say we segregated Java for Selenium concepts in into two categories. One is Java fundamentals. One is Java fundamentals. Fundamentals. Another is Java OOPS, object-oriented programming. In Java fundamentals, what we discussed, Sridevi? First, writing comments. Continue, Sridevi. Sridevi, can you hear me?
Sir, yes, sir. I can hear you,
Writing
sir.
comments we discussed.
Writing
Next,
comments, yes,
say,
sir.
just observe. Comments are useful or not in our test automation?
It is useful, sir.
Useful. Say we can write test case headers and meaningful comments in test cases also. But writing comments not mandatory but standard. We use comments in our test cases. Next, follow the hierarchy.
Conditional.
Data types.
Yes, data types.
Data types.
Data types.
Observe, Madhuri.
Yes, sir.
We use data types. Shall we use?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Say we handle data in our test cases. So we use data types. We must use data types.
Types. Yes, sir.
Next. Continue, Madhuri. What we discussed in this Java for Selenium. You continue, Saloni.
Conditional.
Before conditional statements, we discussed so many topics. Maintain the sequence. Okay, Praveen Rao.
Modify.
Characters.
Okay.
Modifier.
Praveen Rao.
Yeah, modifier.
Say yes or no, Praveen Rao.
No, sir.
Variables.
Pardon?
Variables.
Before variables, we discussed one more topic.
Modifiers.
Modifiers. In variables also we use modifiers, na, Suleiman. Suppose public int something. Variables first or modifiers first? Modifiers. Next, continue, Saloni.
Integer.
Variables. Then.
Observe. Modifiers. Sridevi. Use of modifiers in our test automation. Say, actually, it is useful for developers. In our test automation, most of the time, not most of the time, 100% we use public only. Getting this point, Pradipal Singh?
Yes, sir.
Ours is teamwork. We share resources. So 99%, 100% we use public modifier only. Okay, na? Next,
Yes,
next, some non-access modifiers are there, na? We use non-access modifiers.
Yes, sir.
Static is there.
Modifiers.
Final is there. Next, abstract limited use. We use static. Final also limited use. Static. Where we use static? For creating static methods, for declaring static variables. Next, continue, Sridevi.
Primitive data types.
Data types over. Primitive, non-primitive.
Over, yeah. No, modifiers.
Variables.
Not variables.
Sridevi, shall we use variables or not in our test cases?
Yes, sir, we can.
Yes, we use variables. We need to store data. We need to store data in our test cases. So we must use variables. Next.
Operators.
Operators. This is the sequence. See, this sequence is not only for Java. You take any programming language, this is the sequence. Some features may vary from one language to another. For example, in C language, no object concept, no method concept, functions. Here, methods. Some features may vary from one language to another. Syntax may vary from one language to another, but this basic skeleton is same. In C language also you can find data types, variables, operators, conditional statements, loop statements, arrays, etc. Continue, Sridevi. Variables, operators. Shall we use operators or operators in our test cases?
Yes, sir.
Yes. See, for mathematical comparison and logical operations, we use operators. Next.
Conditional statement.
Who is telling?
Conditional statements.
Madhuri, sir.
Madhuri, good. See, Java flow control. Under Java flow control, first conditional statements.
And loop statement.
Conditional statements.
Loop statements.
Shall we use conditional statements?
Loop statements.
Madhuri?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Where we use?
Um.
To insert verification points.
Yes, it is.
And for error handling.
Error handling.
Error handling.
Next.
Loops.
Loop statements. Loop statements for repetitive execution. Next. String handling.
String.
Yes, we use strings in our test cases. Whenever you read data, any type data, then computer program considers data has string type data. String handling. Next.
Java arrays.
Arrays. Arrays. Shall we use arrays in our test cases? Prithvipal?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes if you want to read data from Excel, then we use arrays. Next, that we will discuss later in TestNG framework. Next, file handling.
Exceptions.
File handling we use. Next, exception handling. Exception handling. Next, continue, Sridevi. Methods we discussed now. First we discussed the user defined, but sequence is first predefined methods.
Predefined.
Predefined methods. Why you are confusing, Sridevi? You must know that this skeleton, at least index, we discussed already. Next, user defined methods. Okay, these are the concepts. First category, Java fundamentals or basics. Next, Java object oriented programming. Here we discussed, Madhuri, 4 concepts. What are they? Yesterday and today we discussed 4 concepts, Madhuri.
Yes, sir.
Santosh, today also I indexed.
Inheritance.
Inheritance,
String.
Inheritance. Next,
Polymorphism.
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 Abstraction.
Next, abstraction.
And
See, as
encapsulation.
part of abstraction, we discussed abstract class and interfaces.
Yes.
Next, see, interface
Encapsulation.
part of abstraction only. Encapsulation. Encapsulation. See, as part of abstraction, we discussed interfaces, abstract classes, interfaces. Part of polymorphism, we discussed method overloading and method overriding.
Writing.
Okay. See, these are the Java programming concepts for Selenium. Okay. Tomorrow onwards, we will concentrate on Selenium WebDriver. In Selenium WebDriver test cases, again we use Java programming concepts. First we discussed programming concepts separately. Tomorrow onwards, we will use these concepts in WebDriver test cases. Any queries? See, all of you try to attend in time. People are joining lately. Try to attend in time. Aarti, any queries?
No, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Madhuri?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Praveen Rao, any queries?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Pratipal Singh? Saloni?
I am good, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
Santosh?
No, sir. Thank you.
Suleiman? Sridevi?
No
you.
question, sir. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. See, before closing the session, just one bonus topic, not related to Selenium. Some relation is there. Just a minute. Spend 5 to 10 minutes. Observe. Software test process. Software test process. You know, software testing can be done in two ways. One is manual testing. Manual testing. Another is Saloni. One is software testing can be done in two ways. One is
Yeah.
manual testing.
Automation.
Another is
Automation.
automated testing or test automation. Automated testing or test automation. Okay. Say we have several types of test automation. Example, functional test automation, performance test automation, etc. First, manual test process. Just brief steps. Manual test process. Manual test process. Tell me the brief steps, Santosh, manual test process from planning to closure.
Requirement.
Requirements.
First, understand the requirements.
That is task.
Prepare test data.
Test data. Okay. Suppose understanding important steps. I'm not writing all steps. Understanding and analyzing test requirements. Test requirements. Observe, we have several types of test requirements. Several types of test requirements. Functional test requirements. Suppose if you are conducting functional testing, functional test requirements. If you are conducting performance testing, performance test requirements. Say, performance testing is impractical in manual testing. Organizing thousands of machines and users, impractical. Only automation only possible. Next, security test requirements, usability test requirements, etc. Next, test planning. Important steps. Next, test case development and test data collection. Test case development and test data collection. Next, test execution. Test execution. Next, part of test execution, defect reporting and tracking. Next, regression testing. Next, after final regression, test closure. Test closure. Manual test process. Next, automated test process. Automated test process. Observe, all of you put mute. Automated test process using UFT or Selenium or any other tools, test tools. Can you tell me the steps, Pradipal? Automated test process. This is functional.
First, sir, we have to.
Automated test process, functional test automation. Functional testing.
First, sir, select the tools. Which
Select a tool that is management activity before planning for automation. Here, test planning. Under this test planning, analyzing the AUT. Next, test environment setup, test environment setup, etc. activities. Next, test case development or test design. Here, creating test cases using tool features and programming features. Programming features. Here important testing, functional only. We concentrate on cross browser. In manual testing also you can conduct cross browser testing. Manually you can execute test cases using Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, IE, etc. See, cross browser testing. Next, batch testing. Next, data driven testing. Next,
Group testing.
database testing, and parallel test execution. See, parallel test execution not possible in UFT. Selenium supports parallel test execution. Next, okay, actually this is not the step. Just a minute. Run and debug if required. Debug optional. Debugging optional. Run and debug tests. Here we conduct different types: cross-browser, data-driven, etc. testing. Next, analyze test results and report defects. Next, last step, observe Suleiman, automated testing
Yes.
using suppose automated test process, performance testing. For example, using load runner or JMeter, etc. Can you tell me the steps? Brief.
Create scripts.
Create scripts. Okay, before that,
Test planning.
test planning. In this planning, test environment setup, next selecting load test scenarios, etc. Next,
Test tool.
pardon?
I'm saying test tool.
Test tool selection is management activity before test process,
Okay.
not within test process. Okay, na? Next, create test script
For one user.
for one user, for single user. Next, one more thing, observe Saloni, functional testing, performance testing. Performance testing is non-functional test type. Which one is first? Performance testing or functional testing?
Functional testing.
Just a minute, Saloni. First functional testing. Yes.
Yes,
See,
sir.
after successful functional testing only, we concentrate on performance testing. Why? Suppose application is not working for single user, even single user, then executing tests using multiple users load is meaningless. First functional testing, then performance testing.
Okay.
Create test script for single user and run it once, or you can create multiple scripts. Create test scripts for single user and run them once. Dry run, perform dry run, sample run. Next, Suleiman.
Okay. Run script using multiple
Before
users.
run applying load, create create
Yeah.
virtual users.
Virtual users.
Virtual users. Virtual users act as real-time users. Create virtual users and apply multiple users load. Next, run run tests. Next important one, analysis. Analyze the test result. Test result. Last 1 minute. Sridevi, observe. Do you hate these terms? Suppose performance testing. See, software test types. Basically, we have two types of testing. One is functional testing. Another is non-functional testing.
Non-functional testing.
Non-functional testing. In non-functional testing, we have so many subtypes. Example, performance testing is one of the non-functional test type. One of the non-functional test type. Next, usability. Usability testing. Next, contribute Prudvipal. Recovery testing.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Security testing.
Pardon?
Security testing.
Security testing. So many people are saying security testing belongs to non-functional, but as per industry standards, security testing belongs to functional testing. In functional testing, functionality testing, security testing, etc. In non-functional testing, see here in functional testing, subtypes, functionality testing. Next,
Compatibility.
Security.
Security is non-functional testing.
Yes, but so many people are saying non-functional test type. No, this is one of the subtype of functional testing. Localization.
Compatibility.
Pardon?
Compatibility. Compatibility is testing.
Compatibility testing also non-functional.
Yes, sir. Non-functional.
Localization testing. Next, internationalization. Internationalization testing, etc. Observe Sridevi, in performance testing we have some. See performance testing. Next, load testing. Next, stress testing. Stress testing.
Spike testing.
Yes. Next, spike testing. Next, just a minute. Spike testing. Next, endurance testing. Endurance testing, etc.
Volume testing.
Data volume testing.
Data volume testing.
Yes, that is also non-functional type. Observe Sridevi, what is the relation? What is the relation between performance testing and load testing?
In performance testing, like we check the system how it is performing.
Both are different or same?
Load is sub-type of performance.
Yes. Good. Just a minute.
Kind of.
Stress. Observe Sridevi.
So
Load testing, stress testing, spike testing, endurance testing, all these are subsets of performance testing, isn't it?
yes, sir.
See, observe. Load testing. Next, this is one kind of performance testing. Stress testing, another kind of performance testing. Spike testing. Next, endurance testing. See, all these are subsets of performance testing. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
Next, for example, database testing. Database testing, subset of functional testing as well as in performance testing. Getting this point, Pradvipal?
Yes, sir. Database testing is also non-functional.
Database testing is part of functional testing, also part of performance testing. Okay? But load testing, only subset of performance testing. Load testing not related to functional testing. Okay, na? Next, we have some test management tools. Observe, Santosh, test management tools provide some activities, na?
Yeah.
What are the important test management tasks? Suppose ALM, JIRA support, tool support, test management.
For the requirements analysis.
Requirements management. Requirements management.
Create test cases or test designs.
Next,
Bug tracking.
test case management. Test case management. Next, defect management. Defect management, defect reporting and tracking, etc. Test management tasks. Suppose defect management tools like Bugzilla, Mantis, they support only defect reporting and tracking. Okay. Okay. Madhuri, I'm going to close the session. Any queries regarding this bonus session?
No, sir.
Sir, are you gonna send us this, right?
Yes, I will send.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Thank you.